We've opened a doorway to a world we know nothing about.
So let's get rid of that upper back and neck pain. So these exercises and stretches will really help loosen up all those muscles surrounding your shoulder joint and around your neck. It will also strengthen. So you will need a pair of dumbbells. Make sure you have a pair of dumbbells. We're not going to do a lot of strength work, but we have to do it because if you think about it, we do everything in front of us, which makes our posture horrible. So we have to strengthen your back, which is typically very weak, so we can pull your shoulders back into alignment, which is causing a lot of stress on your neck. So make sure you have a pair of dumbbells with you, and let's get started right now. So just kind of rotating your wrist out, warming up all the muscles surrounding your shoulder, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, now you're going to go chest in and out. So really contracting the shoulders and then creating a lot of space in between the shoulder blades. Core is nice and tight. Now let's go side to side. Kind of opening up the rib cage a little bit more here. Okay, now you're going to go in circles. This might be a little tough, but just be kind with yourself. Give yourself a little time. So you're rotating one direction, and then you're going to switch directions. The other direction is a little hard. I'm having a little trouble with it too. It takes a little bit to talk to your body and get it to work this way, because you don't really do this on a regular basis, right? Okay, good. Now we're going to do little pulses. Pulse back, pulse forward. Just kind of warming up the muscle for some of the stretches we're going to do and the strength work. Okay, now let's do some hair slick backs. So like you're slicking your hair back. Really opens up that chest and the shoulder. These stretches and movements are really good to do basically anywhere. Who cares if you're at the office? Just do it. It's good for your body. It deserves it, right? Okay, now we're going to do something called stir the pot. It's where you're really just trying to, like you're stirring a big pot of stew, right? And you're really trying to create momentum. See how my whole body is moving? Go ahead and switch directions. So instead of the muscles in the shoulder moving the arm, try to get momentum to move the arm. So the muscles in there are kind of loose. That might take a little while to get, but just keep practicing and you'll get it. Okay, let's switch arms. Again, using momentum, not the muscles in the shoulder to move the arm. Okay, switch directions. Okay, now you're going to need your dumbbells, and we're going to do rows, just your basic row here. So when you're rowing up, when you're at the top part of this movement right here, I really want you to imagine that there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're squeezing that pencil at the top of the movement. That is where the initiation comes in. So you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze it. That's going to pull your shoulders back into alignment so you have proper posture, taking off so much stress on the back, or on the neck, sorry. So really trying to squeeze, pull those shoulders back into proper alignment. Next one is we're gonna do a reverse fly type thing. So the more your elbows are bent, the easier it is. The straighter your elbows are, the harder it's gonna be. So you can kind of vary it depending on your dumbbells and what size you have and your fitness level. But again, you're squeezing that pencil. Kind of the same motion, but working at a different angle here. Squeeze the pencil. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, good. So now we're just going to stretch out the neck a little bit. So we're just going to bring ear to shoulder, not shoulder to ear to shoulder. Actively stretching. Okay, go ahead and look left and right. And down and up. Good, now we're going to do some static stretches. So I mean you're just holding. So you're gently pulling down your ear to your shoulder. Getting that nice gentle stretch. Go ahead and switch sides. Breathing. Okay, now you're going to grab the back corner of your head. I know your head doesn't have a corner, but you need to imagine that it's a box and you're grabbing the back corner and you're bringing it down to your armpit, so at an angle. So that's working the levator scapula, which is called your cell phone muscle. That's what we called it in massage school. That's the muscle. Go ahead and switch. That brings your ear to your shoulder to your ear. What you use to hold your cell phone in place, often very tight in people. It's always a hot spot. Okay, the next stretch is going to be a chest stretch, and you're going to need to get in some sort of doorway like I am here. And you're going to hold on to the side, so see how my hands are holding on. And what you're going to do is you're going to step your legs back. So my legs go back, and then I drop myself. Oh, that's not pretty. There. I drop myself forward, so I'm getting a real deep stretch right in the attachment site, right there where the arm meets the chest muscle. So again, like I was saying before, we do so much in front of us, which wreaks havoc on our posture, and also it makes our chest super tight, which is pulling our shoulders down, creating that like hunchback type position, and it makes your back super weak. So that's why we're strengthening the back and we are stretching the chest. So this is such a great stretch to do ideally every day. Honestly, if you could do this every day, that would be phenomenal. And you can vary up the stretch by where your hands are on the doorway. So a little higher is going to be a little different, a little lower is going to be different as well. So that is the entire series. Of course, take your time a little bit more on this. You write them down so you can do them often and really start loosening up all of those muscles along your neck and back, because it can really help with stress levels, which is really common during busy times of the year and just in general. I guess just in America, right? So I hope you enjoyed all of this information. Do often, and make sure to drink a lot of water, of course. Have a good one. Bye.